Hey everyone, back again. Welcome back to another video review. This time everyone, we're going to be taking a look at a very special, once more opportunistic review, and finally we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Generations Legacy Titan class, the Nemesis. Yes, the Nemesis finally in Titan form. And yes, you can kind of have him, actually her, at an angle like that. Well, technically you don't want to, but basically that's what it is. That's basically what you saw. That was takeoff, kind of like in More Than Meets the Eye, where it all began. To get the Nemesis into proper, lay on, like in proper vertical mode, just split this bottom fin down, and there you go. So there's Nemesis in this form. So yeah, you can see there is the Nemesis. Primary color mostly is this purple, light purple, bright red, gunmetal gray. Does have a Decepticon symbol on either side of the wings, or the middle wing there. And that's pretty much about it for colors. The Nemesis, of course, appeared in various, or has appeared in various forms of, well, it originated in G1 as the main Decepticon battleship that they used to chase down the Ark. It crash landed on Earth. It was never seen again. Presumably it was destroyed. Although in Beast Wars it returned, as of course it's canon to G1, it returned to Beast Wars thanks to Beast era Megatron and Transbuilt to Dinobot, I think? Anyway, Tarantulas originally discovered the Nemesis, but anyway. The Nemesis returned, and a combination of Optimal Optimus and Transbuilt to Dinobot and Rhinox took the Nemesis down. And then it was seen in Transformers Prime, but it was Stripticon. If you don't know what I mean, watch or play the Fall of Cybertron video game and you know what I mean. But it recently appeared in Kingdom. And in Kingdom, of course, much like in G1, it was the main battleship that took the Decepticons all the way to prehistoric Earth, thanks to the Golden Disc and the various space bridges and such. And essentially, in a nutshell, the Nemesis was there just for transport, and that was the end of it. It never transformed. The Ark did, but it thundered the Nemesis to its final end. And that was the end of the Nemesis as we know it. We'll probably see the Nemesis again in the future, but never know. In terms of accessories, it comes with a bunch of, and this is primarily for the vehicle mode. Basically, it has these turrets out front, these side turrets here, and then there's a one on top of the bridge. On both sides of the vessel, you can pop open this panel here, and then you can have various seekers there. So basically there is a couple of generic seekers, but then on the other side you got a Conehead and a Cybertronian VTOL thing. There's no other accessories that the Nemesis comes with in terms of, okay, well the only other accessories per se, these front winglets here actually become hatchets, like handheld hatchets for the robot mode, even though they look like flags. Yeah, anyway, she is, yeah, and Nemesis is a she in this case, but anyway, apologies if I say, I just call her the Nemesis because it's the Nemesis. The vehicle mode looks awesome. Really is just fantastic. Really is. I know you can only see like a good chunk of the vessel, but that's just because that's how it is. It's going to be interesting to see once we review Tidal Wave, whether it's the next review or someday, but you never know. Anyway, the Nemesis looks pretty good. I love the proportions on it. I really thought it was going to be the Prime Nemesis. I thought it was going to be the Triptychon Nemesis. But no, G1 Nemesis. And that's pretty much more than what I've ever asked for. To see. But as I said, the vehicle mode looks fantastic. It really just super amazing. There is, and as I said, like the Ark, you can stand it upright, but it can kind of get in the way, so you have to fold it and fold it and fold it until it doesn't get in the way of a door or a shelf or anything. Anyway, but the Nemesis looks great. Looks impressive. What more could I say? And yes, before we get into the transformation, that's kind of how these panels are. They were once I got it out of the box, but what more could I say? So transformation is basically you flip it, you turn it around here. And we're going to start... This is... Every Titan is different. Now, there is no base mode, thankfully, for the Nemesis, because the majority of the Titans have base modes. Like, let's see, Omega Supreme had his base mode, Fortress Maximus, Metroplex, Triptychon, those primary examples. So, there is no base mode here for this particular Titan here. To transform the Nemesis to the robot mode is, well, that is that's not the start we wanted. What you're actually technically supposed to do, is to untab and then just pretty much just pull that joint up to the side. And that panel will go off to the side there, but that's pretty much how, unfortunately things have happened. This is like the third time doing this, and every time it has popped off its little mushroom peg. Oh, so I'm looking at the wrong thing. There we go. Then we could just connect or reconnect the reconnect that panel back. Like that. It's a bit of a pain, but let's leave it as is. We could fiddle with it as we go along. Going back to the bottom here, you will actually split this apart. This little this is a tail fin piece, and then as you do so, you can actually fold these little fins there, like that. And then we're going to come back to the top here, because it's a pretty tall Titan. Really and truly it is. You want to take where... you want to pop off... Let's pop off these little pieces here, but then you want to actually take this entire top section, and you want to split it and extend it upward or downward, one of the two. And yeah, you can see that thing popped out. That's okay, we can pop that back in. That's okay. It's just a minor hindrance on the figure. That's okay. Just trust the process. There we go. Split that up. There we go. Split that apart. Yeah, there's a lot of splitting apart and folding and rotating and clipping and all that in this transformation. So we'll just turn this figure around and try to split from another angle here, because it's... Ow. And that came from one of those little bits there. Right, we're slowly... Oh, that actually came from the top of... Would have been from that little piece there, or one of those... One of the doors there from the arms there, but we'll get to that. Yeah, just bend them downward, because that's going to be the arms here. There we go. Turn that back around. Then what we can do... There we go. You want to spin the waist around. Oh, actually, no, don't do that yet. Because there's still a bit more transforming to do on the front there, because apparently everything else fused at the top. We're going to get to the top here later on, but let's get to the bottom here. Get to the bottom. And then we'll actually, with little effort, we'll split these apart here, and then there's the feet. Come to 1 foot here, fold this little panel in. Extend that leg down. Then flip this little winglet around, and then just, or this, like, yeah, you pretty much split it and then turn it around like that. It's as far as it can go, and turn the foot around. Oh, and then you can flip this back as well. So they do the same thing on the other side regarding the leg. There we go. Extend it down. And then, just like the last time, turn this guy around. Oh yeah, another thing you should be doing is actually, you got to turn it. I turned it the wrong way, so we'll turn it back around. And we'll get to that. There's a back panel there we'll get to. Rotate this guy around. And then we can actually fold this piece around like that. And then get that situated. Get that tail fin figured out. And then what we can actually do here on this particular panel is actually split that open, and there is one leg complete. Oh yeah, and then flip this guy back like that. Do the same thing on the other side as well. So just okay, that's split, and then it looks like there's a piece off Oh dear. Very stress marked. We'll fix that here. Best I can. I want to go. There is one leg dealt with. Actually, both legs have been dealt with, so just push that off to the side. Then we'll turn this bad boy around, and yeah, well, this will be the backpack. So we're going to get to the backpack after we deal with the upper half. The upper half, once we get the, you have to be careful because that's a bit of a hindrance on that particular fin there. So then what we can do is, well, we got to get this is the front of the ship here, so we got to actually open this up. There, that's the deck of the ship. There's the head. Open that up. And then it should be enough to rotate the waist. At the top there. Oh, I'll turn it twice there, so just because there's two waist joints, so just there we go like that. So apologies if this is a bit of a hindrance and a callback to various failures over the last little while. Yes, I know things are falling off. I'm trying to just give me a sec here. I just gotta look at the instructions here. I mean, we pretty much got the lower half done. Yes, pieces are falling off. We're gonna get those looked at. Oh boy. Yeah, so forgive me when I say this, but this is a so I think there's a couple of joints here. There we go. Well, that popped off another piece. Oh, shit. That's okay. We'll figure that out. So pretty much you got to go underneath. Underneath the underside of the ship and open it. And then once we get this transformed, we'll start putting things, the things that popped off, we'll put it back together. We'll come to the arms here, rotate them forward. There's a panel here, flip that around. And then you can just Yeah, we'll get to the... We might have to rotate the waist one more time to get this figured out, and then do the same thing on the other side with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6 parts of the Nemesis have popped off during transformation, and that makes no sense. Open up the panel here, flip around the wrist here, open up the hands, close the panel up. Kind of doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, that's the, you see, that's the, you know, where you see the you know, let's see the where you can deploy the jets there. Sorry, I'm just losing my words here. I am just, you know, at a loss for words on this. This is probably going to be a long video, so so with that, oh yeah, you can actually turn the hands, but they're upside down. Well, to a point. It seems it's either I've got, excuse me one second. Okay, alright, so I think, honestly, it could have something to do with the waist rotation and all that, so why the hands are not cooperating, but that's fine. But while we're here, what we can do is flip this back, that's the chest, and then you can actually take the head here, you can slide it off this little slider there, flip it around, and then we can take the bridge of battleship mode and just pretty much just lock it into place as far as it'll go. So do that, and then we can turn the top part of the waist around. So no, it's crazy. Don't get burned by this. So then we can turn the arms around. Then we can actually have enough clearance to rotate the turn the hands properly like that. And then we're gonna get to putting the pieces that fell off back on. So just sit tight with me on that one. So we'll do the other arm here quickly. Get the arm around, rotate it this forward. There is the other hand done. Make sure the panels are closed like that. And then we can actually now start to pop stuff back into place. This is a panel that I'm trying to think where it came from. Oh yeah, make sure the head is pushed down all the way. That's the chest and the head I'm going to save for last, but yeah, we can actually pop the other part of the legs back into place here as fast as we can. There's the There's the legs dealt with. And then these side panels that I'm trying to think where they came from. I don't know. Well, this little panel here must have come off of anywhere, but I'll just set it for review's sake. I'm just going to set it right in here, into that little part of the chest. And then the other equation of the matter regarding ow. Yeah, so we'll worry about that. But one of the last things you have to do to complete the transformation is take the back here, and then should be able to turn it around, and then it's supposed to click. Ow! It's supposed to click and lock into place. So there is the backpack, like that. The flags, we'll just for the purposes of review, we'll just set them here. These panels, oh boy, I can recognize where they came off of, so we'll just there's a stress mark there. That's fine. We'll just have them clipped on the wings, little back wings, and we can pick it up from there. Just gotta push on, man. Gotta push on. I'll just actually set them aside, and then we can add them at the end. But the last final bit of transformation regarding the Nemesis is you take the chest right here and you push it open till it locks into place, and you can see there's the Decepticon symbol. And then for the head, take these panels, open them up, take so push up. You're supposed to see some eyes that will pop out once you, because of course the Nemesis head is based off the Decepticon symbol, so we'll talk more about that as we go along. Oh yeah, shoot, the panels are not cooperating. That's fine. Just lock that into place. Lock the chest into place, and then as foretold, get the side panels dealt with. Now you can see the back of the head is just like a de facto face of sorts. I'm just gonna look one more time, and look, if I've mistransformed anything, then that's just, I'm not in a rush. I'm anything under this review. It's not like I'm lacking interest. I'm just, yeah, no. Alright, sorry. You're supposed to push up these two little bits there, which will reveal the eyes. If these can stay out of the way. Damn it, final step, and I'm being owned by the final step. You're supposed to see the eyes of Nemesis here. Oh yeah, it's supposed to slide them up. I was sliding them up. I don't know why it didn't slide up, so slide up the eyes. As far as it'll go, slide up the Come on. Does it mean with, like, because I mean that could be the battle mask. Can you? Oh, there we go. There we go. A little elbow grease. There you could push up the entire head crest, revealing the entire face. And then get everything else situated, i.e. the chest, which now finally decides to lock into place, and then we can figure this out as soon as possible. We'll just put that. Yeah, we'll just, as I said, we'll put the pieces off to the side there, and we'll get those later. But yeah, there you go. There you have the Nemesis in her robot mode, and oh my god, she looks awesome. It really does. Articulation-wise, head can go full 360, up and down. It goes side to side a bit. Arms, full, a little bit of, forward and back movement. It doesn't go full 360 due to the backpack. Out to the side at both joints. Bends the elbow on a double joint. What the hell? Yeah, it just... Well, we'll talk about it as we go along. It has waist at both points. That's due to transformation. Lights forward back a bit, out to the side. Bend at the knee, rotate, and has full ankle tilt. And then what I'm going to do right now is put things back where they are, and they stay where they are because I asked them kindly to stay where they are. Like the pieces. And I know you're not going to see it on camera, but like, it doesn't take much. You stay put. You stay put. The pieces. I've asked you to stay where you are. Okay, that's not quite it. Oh, there's the other half of the equation. Just slide that back in. Make certain that it's fully, able for, ooh. Yep, there we go. Perfect for transformation. Yeah, there's a bit of a stress mark on that bottom wing. At the bottom, I'm going to have to fix that. Oh, Christ. There's two stress marks I have to deal with. Shit. Okay, this could be a bad copy of Nemesis I've received. Yeah, that's... might be a ship-only sort of situation, so... Anyway. We'll get to those in a bit. Take a look at the head. That is a very menacing head. It's clearly in reference to the Decepticon symbol, which I think you fight 5 times as the final boss in Convoy No Nazo / Mystery of Convoy, the cursed NES video game that has been reviewed by the many such as TJ Omega, Angry Video Game Nerd, Evangelist, Cal Prime, Diansis, Berdizaro, Pokelord EX, Vault Matrix, NCSL 576, Miss Oliver Blossom, trailer for 476, and Huey Toon More. Or Thuey Toon Mora. Anyway, in terms of accessories, as I mentioned, the flags you could put in the hand. There is storage capability somewhere. I'm just going to store them on the knees. Just because, yeah, just store them on one knee, and then the panel, which I think, it didn't break off or anything, I think it popped off. It actually, I think it's one of the, oh, it is the launch panel from way back in vehicle mode. I don't know why it popped out, but ow. Yeah, it's so weird. Well, and that's the thing about Legacy. It's got a lot of, like, it's got a lot of things going for it, which I appreciate very highly. And then there's some things that it needs to. There we go. Let's get that back into place. And then these little hibbity jibbities, the panels that we saw earlier from vehicular mode will you know what, actually I'm going to store them right on the back end there, because it's just, it, you know, in the words of many, you know, it's where you say I've had enough and it's time to show you the real power of the prime, real power of a prime. This belongs to a friend of mine. And that one does not want to stay on. That's just... The one time I review Nemesis and it falls apart. It's not broken, mind you, but it should be sitting right where it should be. I'll just put it right on the side tralliance. Yeah, I'll actually, you know, put both of them. I'll put both of them right there. And then we'll do our final thoughts and go from there. Okay, you will stay and you will not fall out. Alright, there we go. I just want to make certain. Okay, we're good. So yes, all in all, will I recommend getting the Nemesis? Oh, and Blackout fell over. Whoops, sorry, Blackout. Yeah, he, no, that was Grindor that fell over. That's okay. It was bound to happen. Falling off the shelf and just, you know, go. I'll get to you later on. All in all, will I recommend getting the Nemesis? I'm going to say no. I'm just kidding. No. I'm just kidding. It's actually a yes. And I say yes because it is a very nostalgic character. Yes, they were transformed in like any point of its existence to this point at the time of this recording, but I'm sure that it will someday, somehow. I think that's what the, you know, the Legacy, not Legacy, after Kingdom, there was supposed to be a series that was supposed to take place afterwards. I think it was the Legacy Evolution, and all that were supposed to be. But anyway, the transformation is unique. I love the vehicle mode. It's just so fantastic. The robot mode is something crazy and very, like, horrifying upon final inspection. But the Nemesis is really just a fantastic and a very elusive character. It really is. So all in all, I would recommend purchasing this figure if you can find it. We won't be disappointed by one bit, or her one bit, sorry. Looks incredible, looks amazing, looks awesome to say the least. So, anyways guys, this is my video review of the Transformers Generations Legacy Titan class, the Nemesis. I'll see you all very soon. I will be back as soon as possible with my next video. And yes, so take everyone, see you soon, good day, and I'll catch you later, bye-bye.